International instability, Kamala Harris's foreign policy would make the world far less safe. Remember, in a newly surfaced video, she actually advocated for ending using the term radical Islamic terrorism and illegal aliens. Take a look.
You must have the courage to object when they use that term, radical Islamic terrorism, which ignores how Muslims have overwhelmingly been the greatest victims of terror. And we must also have the courage to reject that term, illegal alien. I have seen some of the worst of criminal behavior. I have seen the worst of crime. An undocumented immigrant is not a criminal.
And she helped release some of the worst criminals, and she supported the bail fund, and she allowed illegals into this country that raped and killed innocent Americans. Just last week, she skipped Prime Minister Netanyahu's speech to Congress to speak to a sorority in Indiana. According to a Politico report from December, she was pushing the White House to be more sympathetic to Palestinians. Back in 2021, her office was forced to do cleanup duty after she was caught on video nodding along as a student was accusing Israel of ethnic genocide before telling her, quote, "Your truth cannot be suppressed." And during a visit to South Korea in 2022, that's when she commended the strong alliance between the U.S. and North Korea. Make no mistake, Kamala Harris is leading a foreign policy that would make not only America less safe, it would make the entire world less safe. Aaron, if Kamala doesn't want anybody to use the word radical Islamic terrorist, well, then explain to me who attacked America on 9/11/01, who attacked Israel on October the 7th. Can you explain that rationale? Because I find it incomprehensible.
Well, Sean, it is comprehensible, and I agree with Congressman Waltz 1,000%. The fact is that this was radical Islam, Sean. Imad Mughniya, who was the mastermind behind the bombing of the barracks in Beirut in 1983, came up with Fouad Shuk, who is the gentleman that we just magically made disappear in Beirut. Keep in mind that Imad also mysteriously went missing in 2008 when he experienced some technical problems with his vehicle after our Mossad made him disappear as well. We have a long list, Sean, of Islamic extremists who commit systematic terrorism against Israel. But again, this all goes back to the big picture. This is Iran. Iran funds it. They support it. And at the end of the day, Israel's going to pick every one of those names off those lists, Sean, and we're going to keep hitting them. And we do it better than anybody. Our Mossad has got the most actionable intelligence in the world. And again, Congressman Waltz knows this well as a former Green Beret. You have to be proactive with these operations, and Israel's not going to stop. And every missile that comes out from the north in Israel is going to be responded to with selectivity. We're going to be very careful with the civilians in those areas. Beirut was very strategically targeted, but it sends a very strong message to Hezbollah, and it should send a strong message to Kamala as well. This is Islamic extreme terrorism, and we're going to knock it and pick off every one of these guys.